When you wake up in the morning, you are not entitled to anything. My name's LATERZA. I'm a senior now for the team. I've been a wide receiver and a long snapper on the team for a while, and never really been one of the marquee players, but something on scout team is where I've really found my place to shine. You know, it doesn't get the most attention, but it is still important. It's something I'm really passionate about and I love, and any way I can help out the team. Being a part of a team like this, and really any college football team in general, is something really special. So it's kind of a realization I had one day when I was in our stretching, you know, before practice. Everyone's getting hype, everyone's getting ready. I took a moment to think, you know, it wasn't just me stretching and my teammates stretching. I look around, and whether it's players, trainers, support staff, coaches, there are 200 people in one room, and we all have one goal, and it's to win on Saturday. It's something really cool, and it's something that most people will never be able to experience in their lives, and at least don't anymore. And it's something I'm really grateful for. You know, most people at their jobs, you know, they're worried about themselves, maybe their close group. But when you're a part of a team like that, really it's 200 people that all got to be working together. This recent moniker of the last great American walk-on is something I came up with from actually Zach Bryan. He calls his guitarist the last great American cowboy. And with the recent NCAA settlement that's going on right now, the walk-on's going to get phased out. There's going to be huge roster cuts. There's no longer going to be scholarship limits. And so the walk-on in college football, something that's been the backbone of the amateur energy that we feel every time we go into a college football stadium, is going to be gone. It's a dying breed, and it's going into action next year. I'm a senior now, and it's kind of, you know, it's a dying breed, and I'm one of them. The biggest struggle with being a walk-on is that, you know, it's just natural that you won't get as much playing time. It takes a lot of work to be able to break through that barrier, more than it usually would be for any other player. And, you know, being there on Saturdays when you see your team, whether it's winning or losing, but especially when they're losing and you can't do anything about it because you're not seeing the field, it's something that's really difficult. Because walk on or not, this sport is your life. You know, we've been doing this for our whole lives. I've been doing this for 18 years. And, you know, if I was doing anything else for 18 years, I would have a PhD. And it's something that, you know, is really hurts the soul when you're not able to help out your team when it comes to game day. But, you know, it's still an amazing experience, and if you love this sport enough, you'll be able to work through that. Don't complain and just keep working. I'm not the fastest guy in the world, and I'm not going to try to put myself on film as some speedster, but with my length and my height, I put on film that I can catch the ball over anybody when they throw it up. You know, and whatever your thing is that you do best, make sure that's what makes you stand out. Because, you know, if you're looking to be the best all-around player, they've got 4 and 5 stars that can do that. But if you can do one thing better than the 4 and 5 stars can do, you might have a spot on the team. Your mentality is always a choice, whether you know it or not. It's hard to come to that realization, but I've seen people go 2 ways. Sometimes people say, this is unfair, I should get a better chance, to hell with this, and they just give up. I've seen a lot of people do that. That's why a lot of walk-ons that were in my class or classes above me and below me have since quit. But if you make the conscious choice to say, I need to work that much harder, okay, I'll do it. That not only will give you a chance to play right now, but this is 4 years. You look 40 years down the line, a mentality like that will make your life, your relationships, whether it's with your wife, children, friends, so much better in the long run.